Hello and welcome to Vegan Cornhub.
Hello, hello.
I'm Shabnam Islam.
And I'm Chef Babette.
And this is Vegan Cornhub. It's a place and a space for people to meet, talk about anything vegan, and so much more.
Yeah, there you go. So much more.
So before we even get started, why don't you briefly tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I am the co-owner and head chef of a very cute little vegan restaurant that's been around since 2008 in Inglewood, California, called Stuff I Eat. Yeah, but not a trained chef, just enjoy sharing what I like to eat. And yeah, that's who I am and how I got going.
And my background is as an exercise physiologist. I teach kinesiology at Cal State Northridge. I'm a personal trainer, and I'm a huge vegan advocate. So educating people through healthcare, health processes, and healing themselves with plants is what I really like to focus on.
Yeah.
So I think the biggest thing here is what makes us or this situation any different than all the other stuff that's out there on the internet?
Well, first of all, we're friends, so we just decided she's my trainer, and we decided let's talk. Let's just talk to folks. And we thought it would be fun because normally I come here, I'm here for about an hour or so, and then I skedaddle. But then we talk on the phone. And I thought we could be talking all this stuff on YouTube. So we decided to create
Vegan Cornhub.
Vegan Cornhub.
Because it's got to be a space where we feel like we're going to be not only talking about topics, maybe talk about different people, things that are happening in the news.
Well, we stay away from politics, though.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Because people get kind of
a little sticky, and we're not trying to create a space where people feel like they're offended.
No.
But they want to come and get something, and you want to feel like you're sitting on the couch with us having a conversation.
Right. And that's the way we want it to be.
Yeah.
Because we do that a lot. Anyway, so welcome.
So what does Vegan Cornhub mean to you then?
Well, basically, I love that name too. You came up with that name. So why you going to ask me what does it mean to me? You should be telling us what it means.
Because you can be the star of the show.
No, you're a star. And you're all right. Don't be doing that to me.
Co-star.
Hey,
Co-star.
Hey, no, we're both stars. Don't you see the stars? No, make y'all tell her to tell you what Vegan Cornhub is.
Vegan Cornhub is a space where people can really find their own why, unload. Here's some secrets. Here's a little bit of gossip. Feel like you're chit-chatting with people on your own couch, because we've gotten into a place post-pandemic where people just feel really disconnected.
That's true.
And we really just want to connect with you.
A lot of sadness and all that. Now, you know, I have another show called Bites and Tidbits I do with Tara Bennett Smith. And this is just something totally separate that I'm doing with my friend Shab. And I'm so excited about it. So I think some of the things we're going to talk about, because, I mean, you were down when I was like, we should talk about this. You were like, yeah. And some of them were, ooh, hot, fire.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I think it's great. Like, I mean, how many of you want to really know what sex after 70 is really like?
Whoa! And most people don't talk about it.
But I'll tell you this. It's happening. Old people be getting down.
Oh!
They be getting down.
But you know, when I was a kid, it just used to seem real creepy to think about old people getting down. Even that was just kind of weird.
You know, we've all done it where we accidentally open mom and dad's bedroom door, and it was like so.
That's weird.
Girl, that's where you came from.
I know. But it's still, you know.
It's weird.
But see, now that I'm 72 years old, it's not that weird anymore.
And there shouldn't be a stigma about sex, because
not.
Sexual health is so important.
It is.
I want it to be something that we talk about, that we feel like that you can talk with friends, that you can talk about the science,
and share,
and you can find some secrets that really work. So that's just one of the things that we'll be talking about on the show. Obviously, we're going to be talking about the things that really work to build longevity in life. What type of herbs are you taking? What type of foods are you eating?
Right.
And how frequently
and
are
what
you
are you
eating
feeding your mind?
Oh my
what
God.
You know, sometimes I get really hung up because I'm into the whole political scene now, because now I'm understanding it. And sometimes I literally have to go dark, just turn it all off, because
Agreed.
It's just way too much. It gets too much, and I realize all you're doing is filling your consciousness with this. What are you doing? And I have to go silent and dark. I really do. And just sit still and quiet and meditate. Because too much of it is like too much bad food. Trust.
I agree. And how many of you at home are like this? Because I feel like my mental health has gotten better after I stopped watching the news every day.
Whoa.
And I need to stay informed. Trust me.
You have to stay informed. It's just stay informed, weird right now.
But every day, morning, noon, and night.
And that's what I'm telling you, when you're 72, that's what old people do. They have the news on all the time. But really and truly, you start filling your with all of that, and it's way too much.
So ingesting toxicity,
too much of it,
doesn't just have to happen orally with your food and your drink. It can happen with the mind and what you dose it with. And so we really do hope to provide a space where you can vent about all that toxic-ish and find a space where we give you good fuel for the soul and for the brain.
Exactly. Another thing, talking about the aging process, we seem to have such a stigma behind aging. It is part of the human journey. It's just one part of it. I mean, you start off an infant, an egg, and then you grow into all of this. And you can see yourself change. You can see a different you throughout the journey. I think it's awesome. And in terms of the lines in the face, come on. I don't look like I looked at 72. I don't look like I looked when I was 60. Because every single day I see the differences. It's not rapid fire, if you will. I think because of my lifestyle and my diet, the process is slower, but the process is there nonetheless. And I think we should talk about that, because I think some people have a rough time with aging, and you should not.
People are so scared of aging, and the beautiful aspect of it is the journey of life.
It is.
And if you can find beauty in the process, and I think Huberman Lab does a really great job about, dopamine hack, and we're talking about like our reward pathway, what makes us happy, what motivates us to continue going. Well, finding enjoyment in the aging process versus looking at it and go, look at all these wrinkles, look at this, look at what each wrinkle, what story it tells.
Oh my God, I love that. It speaks to the journey.
Girl, but don't get me wrong, I like me some Botox.
Oh no, wait a minute. Now she'll do that, but I haven't done it yet. I haven't found the need to do it.
You've never done Botox?
I've never done Botox in my life, but I got the boobs, see? And she probably would never go get the boobs.
Oh no, I will go get the boobs.
Oh, she'll get the boobs.
I will get. Don't tell my mom. I'll just be like that. Poof, they grew one day.
My dear here would not get the boobs if I did it all over. I'd still have my little running titties, and I would just keep it moving that way. But I went ahead and got the boobs, but I've never gotten the Botox. Now, of course, now that I'm laughing, this skin gets loose, more and more loose. So when I laugh really hard and I'm always smiling, you're going to see those lines. I see them when I post my videos every damn day. Y'all see them little lines. I didn't used to have those. Yeah. And that's the point. I'm okay with them, though. I really am. You just kind of have to be careful with makeup and make sure that when you're using your what's our makeup? Our eye makeup?
Cella.
When you're using your Cella, and you don't put too much of that sparkly stuff under here, because after a few hours,
sparkly wrinkles.
It starts. She said that she. Did you hear what she just said?
Sparkly ass wrinkles.
Sparkly wrinkles, but yeah, because it will settle in that, and it looks kind of weird. So you have to wear makeup for the mature face, and make sure you know what you're doing. And look, when you're my age, do not be wearing blue and green eyeshadow. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? All right.
Personal opinion.
No.
If you
are 70 in your 70s, do not wear blue or green eyeshadow.
Why?
You just don't do that. No. It's
not.
Okay. It's not a good look for our eyes. Don't do that. But we can talk about something else.
But I love it.
Okay, but this is what the show is about. We just loose as a goose, and And we get it out.
I mean, but wait, can we go back to the Botox thing? Like, can any of y'all believe that she's never had that? Because, like, I have to say, I used to work with Playboy Playmates. I trained a lot of them in the past, and they're magnificent women. I think when people think about models like that, they often think, like, oh, they're cheating all the time, like, they're always getting work done. And let me tell you something about these women that get this work done. Like, that is work. Like, the recovery, the process, the effort, everything that they go through is their own journey. And instead of looking at a lens like, oh, she got fake tits. Oh, she's doing Botox. Can we just start leading with a little bit more love?
I know.
Because when you think about the process, the reason why y'all haven't done a BBL, maybe you broke, but let me tell you, the recovery is brutal.
Is it?
It is brutal.
I don't know about
liposuction, fat grafting, fat injections. Like, what I'm saying is, if that is your journey, that is fine. But think about the healing process that could happen if you ate plants. Think about maybe the amount of fat intake that you would have in the system if you ate more plants or did more exercise. Right? We're trying to say here is that no matter what you've chosen to do, there's still a way to heal by joining us here.
That's true. That's true.
Right? Heal your heart, heal your soul, and body.
Seriously, this lifestyle, the one thing that I can jump up and down and scream from the roof is the vegan lifestyle has been an awesome place for me. It really has changed. It would have been totally different had I not met Rhonda when I did and became a vegan, started living this lifestyle. It would have been totally different.
And for those of you who don't know, Rhonda is Babette's
my husband,
fourth husband.
Shut up! You always had to say that.
Well, I did because that's his journey.
I usually say current.
Because there could be an after.
Because he's number 4. No,
that's a joke. No, Rhonda, don't kill me.
Rhonda, no. She said that.
I was joking.
There will never be an after. Even if there ain't a Rondo, there will not be an after. That's for sure. Anyway.
I'm going to get murdered by Rondo after this show.
I hope you guys like our new show.
No, but that's the thing. What I want you to see is that in 72 years, there has been heartbreak after heartbreak. There has been drug use. There has been drug abuse. There has been overcoming obstacles. There has been having children. There has been raising grandbabies as your own. There has been so much that you can bring as a gift to people that I don't think that you can get in one sit down, in one interview.
Oh no, definitely not. Definitely not. It's been, but we all have a journey. Yeah. That's the cool thing about the human, this whole thing called life. We all have a journey. And mine could, there were aspects to my journey that, like you just mentioned, that felt, oh my God, can I really go on? But guess what? I always wind up saying, this too shall pass. And it does. It does. Just give it a moment, you know? It may be some cloud cover, but the sun is shining somewhere. Just kind of have to let it do that. But you're so right about that. There's just...
And it's true. You can't really see the good without the bad. Like, you can't see the goal without the growth. Right?
You
can't reach it without the peaks and the valleys. And I know that sounds so freaking cliche.
It's what life is. It's exactly what it is. There's no other way to say it but the way that it is. I mean, we get very, very sensitive about certain things that happen in our journey, and we're just like, and that happened to me, and that. Look, calm down. Let me tell you how life deals with it. Your heart is beating 1 second, and you flatline the next. That's right. That's how life deals with it. So all these little mishaps, little things that go on, somebody says something to you that you didn't like, and you're just down and out today. You just need to toughen up a little bit. And I know you probably hate hearing that, but I don't know what else to tell you. Toughen up a little bit, because a life will end it.
I love that you say that.
This is true.
We've entered a space where being politically correct, being conscious of how you show up, and all of those things are important. I'm not here to hurt people's feelings or emotionally damage someone. But I think there's something to be said about this cancel culture, about not really voicing what you want to voice because you're afraid of what people are going to think or what they're going to say,
Yes.
or how they're going to respond to you. And I deal with that a lot in education. You know, in college now, if you're not politically correct, you're going to be fired. And if you don't sometimes coddle the masses, you're setting not only yourself up for failure, but you are starting to think others for failure.
Wow.
And it's just a different time. It's a different place where we have to really let people know that they're cared about. But are you sometimes doing that at the expense of yourself?
Yeah, too many times we do that at the expense of ourselves. You're absolutely right.
And so how do you start finding that balance of when you get to say what you want to say what you need to say, but not do it in a way that you're harmful or damaging to someone else?
Right. But and two, it's on the rest of us to be able to accept honesty. That's
ownership.
Ownership. We get so sensitive, and he said that to me, or she did that, or no, stop it. Life itself, it will be gone. You either love it and embrace it, all of it, and learn from each part of it, and share all that you can share, or you're just going to be totally 1,000% miserable all the time because you don't get it.
So are you like I was, afraid to share, afraid to post, afraid to develop a podcast because it's 2023, everybody's done it. Everybody's got a YouTube channel. Nobody's going to be watching our stuff. How are we different? All of those thoughts, those fears, they exist in everybody. Even this queen right there. They exist in people that have the numbers and people that have the clout. Everyone has got the doubt.
Keep going.
Everyone's got the doubt. But what makes it different is that I decided to join the group that's doing something.
Oh my God, I love that. What about what I told you the other day when I was saying, I've been in the vegan community for all these years. We opened our restaurant when people weren't even eating vegan. We opened our doors in 2008. We didn't even have trash cans. We didn't have tables or chairs. We had the 3 bistro tables and that's it. And I've worked my butt off. I really have. And when I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, when Tabitha blew up the way that she did, I had to basically take a step back and remind myself that Tabitha Brown is where she is today, not because of Chef Babette, but because of Tabitha.
I love that.
And everything that I felt, I couldn't understand. Well, why is she getting all the attention? I've been around forever, and I've been doing this, and I've been working my butts off, and I'm the beginning of veganism, But Babette, Tabitha has nothing to do with you. Tabitha's journey is not about your journey. You are where you are, Babette, because of you. Period. God bless Tabitha.
God bless Tabitha, because she is moving and shaking.
But she should. She's putting the message out there. But there's no
but
reason for me to
to
pretend that I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, has nothing to do
But
with
where
you.
she come from? What? I've been here.
The only thing that makes that about Babette is Babette making that about Babette.
That's it.
And the comparative value of you to her it doesn't
Doesn't
exist
except
for in your own mind.
in my own mind.
And so if you really, really want to hear more about this story, digging deep into the comparative values, please like and subscribe to Vegan Cornhub on YouTube and on Instagram, because we are really here
I'm loving this
to share
right
these
now.
stories. And I love that you talked about the Tabitha Brown thing, because when we're really talking about Tabitha Brown, what we're really talking about is Chef Babette and where Chef Babette should be on a global scale, right? Y'all agree?
But
you think Chef Babette should be in all the Walmarts? She should have her own Nike line, right?
Yeah, but Chef Babette has to really want that.
Do you?
Yes, of course. Now, but did I?
Back
or
then.
do I?
Yeah.
You know, that's the difference. And that is why you take someone else out of move them out of the way. They have nothing to do with you. Focus on you and what it is you need and you want in this journey. And leave everybody else alone, because that's how you become a hater. No, serious. It's
Put your hands down. I don't need that in front of your face.
I'm sorry.
Camera in the face.
But I talk with my hands. I talk with my hands. But that's how you become a hater. You start putting it off like it's somebody else's fault, and it has nothing to do with anybody else. So anyway,
I love that.
We have to.
I mean, how many of y'all are feeling like we do, where you're feeling stuck at times?
At times.
You feel comparing like yourself, and if you do, make sure to comment below. Tell us your story.
Tell us.
Like this story.
That's how this show is gonna work for all of us. Is you communicating with us.
So make sure you comment, subscribe below, Vegan Cornhub, and we can give you all of the information you want. We want to hear what you want to talk about.
Yes, please.
Right?
Yeah, we want to talk about some of what you want to talk about.
We can't do that unless you comment below.
You have to. Oh, you're going to love this show. You're already loving this show, aren't you? 'Cause I am. I just love it.
She's already telling secrets, things.
No, look at telling me to put my hands on. It's
It's too much.
Anyway. Are we wrapping it up today? And when are we coming back to them?
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah, when are we coming back?
Well,
I think at least twice a week.
Twice a week.
Yeah. I mean, because in February I'm planning on doing 5 days a week, 2 hours a day with my workouts. So some of the workouts won't be with Shab. I'll just be over at Planet Fitness or something, doing something cardio or something like that. But definitely on the days that I'm coming to her for training, we're gonna sit down and have a chat.
And I'm really excited to have you guys join us in
Yeah.
the gym, because I think a lot of you are like, oh, I want to work out with Chef Babette. Well, here's the time.
Yeah.
You want to come work out with Chef Babette? Subscribe to Vegan Cornhub, because this is going to be the place where you can do it.
Yeah. Anyway, this was fun.
This was fun.
Love you guys.
Please make sure to like and subscribe to us on Vegan Cornhub on Instagram and on YouTube.
Oh, definitely on YouTube.